Hey guys, so welcome to second lesson of the week. Before we start, maybe I'll just run through the attendance list and see who is not here yet. Please let me know in the comment section whether the sound quality is okay or not. I'll bring down the bit rate to 4000 plus. Hopefully this will have a smoother video and sound quality. Right now I think Zara is not here. Beatrice not in yet. Lynn, Raihana, Ryan, Sherilyn, Fangting, I think this is Andrea. Okay, so let them know that the lesson has already started. Alright, I will just continue with lesson for today. So today, what we're going to go through is basically your drawings. Not everybody has submitted, it's totally fine. But please get it done as soon as possible because we'll be moving on to Maya very soon. You need to test run your Maya as well, whether you can make it or not. If your Maya is not working well, then we have to find ways to still be able to complete the assignment. Okay, so I've already downloaded all the folders here into my own desktop, so I will run through them very quickly. It's still lagging. No voice, lag again. Okay, let me know again if the sound is better now. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, first off, Yanni, your folder is empty. So you created a folder, but there's no image inside. Okay, so I think the no still lagging. This is bad. I tested early in the morning. Testing, testing. Test. Okay, let's try this out again. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Better? Okay, good. Okay, great. So hopefully this thing lasts for another 1 hour. Otherwise, I have to keep restarting the software. It's a bit later. So yes, I have a deep voice and it's nice. I know it. Okay, so I go straight to the drawing first. I think Russell, what you have done here is very good. You went ahead to do some colorings and stuff, which is more than enough really. You can actually move on to start your blockings and things like this. Things to take note later on is when you do your 3D model. This area here, okay, you might do some changes at a later part because right now it's kind of very skin tight looking stuff. So you might change on this area here also looks a bit too flat. So when you do your 3D model, this area definitely will pop up a little bit more. Otherwise, everything else is still okay. This part will pop up more, shoulder wise, this seam line here might be a bit too weird, but again, look at your reference. You don't have to change your drawing. This is good enough. You will do a lot of changes in your 3D model, and a lot of you guys will have kind of the same issues. Your drawing will look very different from your 3D. So this is more than enough already. One thing I like to ask is this area here. What is it? Because I can't really tell if it's like a chain to put your handphone or put your wallet or whatever. If it's a chain, I think it's still believable. Right now, these two belts looks a little bit off. Okay, so look at your reference. If it's good, put it there. If it's no good, take it away. Your back pocket, okay, don't forget about them. Side view, I believe, is there a pocket here? Take note of it. Shoe as well, I think this part should be fine, but otherwise I think usually the height of it should be slightly higher. Again, you don't have to change your drawing. This is good enough. You can bring over to Maya. Face, we won't be using this face for modeling, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so move on to the next person. Close this. Okay, move on very quickly first. If you have any question, you can post it in the comments. I'll read through it later, and I'll put it at the end of the video. Okay, so for this is who again? Valida or Alicia? Okay, so Alicia one is also good, more than enough. There's no color, which is totally fine. Don't have to worry about it. I think it's good enough. Why is you have already indicate where are the pockets and stuff. So in your own drawing, you must roughly tell yourself like where is the waist area, where is it going to start wearing the pants and stuff like this, because your model will not just hide away the waist section. Okay, I think nothing much to worry about. You will definitely do those changes that I mentioned in the Maya portion. So this is fine. This is good enough. All right. Christina, what do we have? Oh, I can't open this. Why? Let me try. Test. Okay, I can't open in Photoshop, so I will just look through from the viewport here. Okay, so this is not the Photoshop version, which is totally fine. We can still use this. Okay, what we want to look up here for is actually the proportion. So if you see the arms, right now is a bit way too short already. So if you put your hands down, it should be somewhere around the midsection of your thigh. So right now the arm is way too short. Your legs as well looks a little bit too short, because the head all the way to the waist is like the halfway point. So your leg should be kind of as long as from the head up to this section. Okay, so use your ruler or use your fingers to use some measurements. Just put it against the drawings. Okay, put it against the drawing, and then you compare side by side the difference. Side view, back view, you don't have to redraw. Important thing is you got your front view. You can use it for your blocking. Okay, so later on I will show you guys how to create the image plane. Might not have enough time, or hopefully if the computer doesn't have any weird sound, then I will do a bit of blocking. Otherwise, I will do the blocking on Monday. There's also a video on blocking already, so you can actually use that video to guide you ahead. Okay, this is good. Let me open up in Photoshop as well. Okay, good. Arms wise, you might want to maybe just cut this portion here and rotate it up. Because when we are doing our modeling, we will be modeling at key pose. If you put your hands down, you'll find it very difficult to model certain portion of the body, because they are all close together. Okay, so turn up your arms. I think the head a bit too big. So let's try if I were to scale it down. Slightly better, I think. This guy, the upper body looks very buff, but the lower body looks very small. So we need to kind of bring it back to proportion. I like the small little details you added in here, at the bandage and stuff. If you want, you can add a few more bruises. Maybe it's part of texturing, but right now, depending on time, we might not have. Okay, so just take note of that. Hair is a bit tricky. We have videos, but maybe I will update the video as well how to do the hair. But do take note, hair will be a bit tricky to do. If you have time, do it. If your computer can handle the body count, go ahead and try it. Okay. You will need a side view. If you don't have a side view, you Download Stream apps, time to use Twitch. Well, I'd like to use Twitch, but never mind, I'll go and try. I go and read up a bit of Twitch and Streamlabs first. Oh well. Okay, move on to the next one. Claire. Oh, two different characters. Okay. Okay, so now this design, I find this easier compared to this one. This one you have a lot more accessories, and these clothes around the waist might be a bit too difficult to model already. So if you take away the clothes around the waist, maybe this would be even easier than this character here. This character here, the tricky part is actually the chain area. The hair we will forgo it for now. Otherwise, that's about it. Your front view and your back view don't seem to be the same height, but this is more issue. We can always fix that. Yeah. Otherwise, it's okay. So out of these two, decide on which one you want to do. Both of them are very similar in some ways. One is wearing t-shirt, one is wearing like turtleneck long sleeve with a glove. I will take away the glove. One less thing to worry about. If got time, then we do. Pants wise, long pants. This one also long pants. A bit more like jogging pants and stuff. I think both are fine. Both are good. Okay, go ahead with any one of them. Wait, Wei Ming, haven't submitted yet, so I'll skip yours first. Umira. This is okay. No major issue at all. Yeah. Okay, so one thing to take note is that when you all draw your characters, doesn't have to your 3D model doesn't have to follow exactly the same line art. Okay, because even concept art and stuff is impossible to follow 100% one. And we want to make it look even better lah. So don't have to follow 100%. Wow, this guy the pants damn short, yeah. Okay, very buff guy. The shirt bigger than the person itself. Maybe a little bit too big. Too baggy lah. So when you make it look too big, it becomes very baggy. But then the pants so short. Wow. Okay, looks like the bad guy kind of feel, which is good. This one here, I don't know if it's bad guy or what. I think it's bad guy because of the necklace and stuff. But that guy wearing short pants, okay, this is interesting. Something very different from the rest because all wear long pants, then suddenly got one short pants. If you ask me, I think this is very normal. This one looks more interesting because you got a jacket, got a necklace, so the appeal is there. The story behind the character is around there already, which is good. Okay, hair wise is a bit hard to do, but we will see how it goes. Joan. Okay. Okay, some of the drawings are a little bit skinny looking, like very skin tight. Your clothes are very skin tight. So when we use this for blocking, right, the next thing we do, which is clothes, you will have to spend some time to modify the clothes to make it don't look so skin tight, make it a little bit more loose, but not loose to the point like just now, more that one, so big and baggy, that kind of feeling. Okay. Okay, fight. Wow, Pokemon. This one look like a Pokemon character already. Okay, cute little character, can. No issue. Very stylized looking. So if you do it well, the character will look good. But if you don't get to, because it's a stylized character, so if you don't make it look aesthetically correct, it might go very negative on your result. Again, not saying grades or whatever, but in the look wise, might looks quite bad. Because you are doing very anime kind of feeling as well, you have to I would like you to divert Okay, make sure your end goal isn't the anime kind, but in terms of 3D looking, yes, it can look anime, but in terms of the painting, if you are going for texture or whatever, go towards the more realistic type. Okay, look at some pixel film, those animation, 3D animation, see how they convert those Disney stylized character into a 3D model. Okay, that is the direction where you want to gear towards. All right. Mm, even some of the game characters that we see right now, they're all very stylized. So that is the direction that you should go for lah. But not that kind of anime looking 2D cell shading kind. Okay. Uh, go in the 3D direction. Take note your front view and your side view got a little bit of mismatch in terms of the height and stuff, but small issue. Same thing, you will fix some of the proportion issue in Maya, right? So I think more or less we covered every one of Aki. One more PDF. Oh, yesterday is JPEG, today is PDF. Okay, new character. Yesterday the one that I saw was slightly different. Okay, good. I see some changes, some improvement. Okay, good one. Nice. The body, you take note. If you compare, let me just do this. Create a new layer. Feel like that. Okay, so if you look at the left side, and now if I were to move over to the right side, you find that the arms a little bit weird. The shoulder area, do you notice the shoulder, one high, one low, the kind. So decide on one side, which one do you feel more appropriate, which one you feel is better. You can't decide now, then you, when you do in Maya at time, then you just adjust accordingly, no? Because Maya you can duplicate left and right, you can mirror left and right, so you can decide that. Your side view, the chest area might be a little bit way too big, looks like again same thing, the character, the body is very buff, and then the lower body looks like very very small. But these are small issue lah, because in 3D you can always fix that. So whatever comments that I share with you guys is the same throughout. All of you will face it. I say again, your drawing don't have to look super fantastic, because later in Maya we will always try to fix the proportion. Okay, so it's fine. Okay, good. So far I think the sound I have no issue, none of you are complaining. Okay, so I did another model, a very quick one, which don't have the face yet, we just do the body only. I won't be uploading this online, I'll just use this for lesson purposes only. So your target is within the next 2 weeks, alright, you want to achieve, actually next 1 week if you can, you want to achieve this, because on the week 3 then you can start doing the clothes. I find that the clothes are always tougher to work on. So this is your target for next 1 week. Okay, if you can work on some basic anatomy, actually also not really important, because you are modeling your clothes over it. You realize after this, you will actually just select, duplicate the model first, scale it up, just to share with you guys how we're going to do clothes. Okay, so why I say that the topology, the muscle anatomy and stuff, not super important is because later you're going to just take the face and you delete them. Okay, let's say I'm just doing a t-shirt. You realize that I'm just going to delete. And our t-shirt is not going to be so skin tight, you see, so we need to give it a bit more volume. So eventually we will remove all the muscles topology just to make it look like it's a t-shirt. And end of the day, we are going to remove the inner body. So if you're going to remove the inner body, there's really no need to model up all the you guys look at that one. You just use cylinders to model only. So during the plotting stage, I'll share with you also roughly how your model should look like. So this is just an example. If you want to model anatomies and stuff, this is an example, but we don't really need to worry about, especially the main body. What you want to care a bit more is like the arms. Okay, they cannot be too skinny. At least must have a bit of muscles around, and the legs area you must have like the calf. Okay, the ankles must be correct. The knees must be correct. Body-wise, the shape correct can be. Topology around there, keep it simple. I repeat. So because why I'm not able to sit down one by one and go through most of the things with you all. So I can only share the crucial things, the easier one, which is all these things here. Okay. So now I'm going to restart my new scene, and I'm going to set project. Share with you guys how to create the image plane, which there's already a video. Maybe that one is a bit too old. So okay, why not create another one? Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want to check my image size. Okay, so I want to use maybe I use Waymoss one. Okay, so this one, check the image size is 1920 by 1080. Now why this image size is so crucial is because this will determine my plane, my image plane, the size of my image plane. Okay, so whatever is inside the drawing, right now I don't really have to worry because you are using the template that I sent to you. If you're not using the template, then maybe you'll find it a bit tricky already. Why? Because you see, the template has lines which is telling you where the top and the bottom, they are all aligned nicely already. So if you're not using the template, you will find that like just now the shirts, they don't match up. Those are the issues, and you have to live with it. So keep move on forward. So I put a plane. Very quick. I just remove all the subdivision. My width will be 1920. Oh no, it's lagging again. Okay, now hopefully it's fine. Realize every time is about 10 minutes or so, then the things start to lag. Okay, so back to this image plane. I shouldn't be using 1920 because it's way too huge. So maybe around 19.2. That's the width, and for the height, it should be 10.8. Okay, so basically you just put a decimal point on the second digit. Okay, good. Thanks Yanni for texting me because I think my chat on the laptop has been disabled. I wasn't able to see the comments coming up. Okay, so thanks for texting me. Okay, now I have my image plane ready. I'm just going to the front view. Okay, because we'll be modeling from the front view, right? So now I'm going to rotate to the front and change my rotate X to 90 degree. Okay, I'm going to move this image up. Don't have to be accurate, it's fine because we're still going to move it later on. Go back to my perspective view, and I'm going to assign a new material. So this material, I'm just going to use Lambert because it's not going to be for rendering. It's just to put some pictures in. I'm going to rename this as an image plane. Drop in that picture. Okay, so what we want is feedback. I'm going to look for Waymoss turntable. Okay, and then bring up the textures. Okay, now we will see that the textures is there, which is good. And then we go back to our material, and I want to bring up the ambience color. Okay, so if I bring up too high, you will see certain details will be lost. So the purpose of bringing this up is just so that your image is brighter. Because sometimes at certain view it becomes way too dark. So basically, I just bring it up somewhere around there. Next, I want to assign a UV unwrap. Okay, the UV unwrap right now seems to be fine, but okay, I'll leave this away first because it's okay. But later on, maybe something will happen. So we try first. Okay, turn off the grid. So in my front view, the next thing that I'm going to do is to cut the views up. So using the multi-cut tool, just want to shift. Okay, maybe don't want to shift up. Okay, want to shift, this is 80%. Okay, cut the gap. Okay, so this is what I mean the issues here. Okay, so this is a small issue, don't worry. Okay, you just have to go into object mode, go back into your UV. Okay, shift right click. Okay, this is what happened. So earlier on, my UV was the full square. Now become halfway, so I need to actually unwrap again. So I go to mapping, add a map. Okay, z-axis, and now we are good. Damon, you put that icon there again. Is there an issue? Okay, so next, okay, we have both view, front and back. Okay, but what I'm going to do next is select the model, go to shading, back face count. Okay, check this on. So you can only see the front. And we are going to duplicate this model. Okay, 2 times. Why? Because this one here, I'm going to delete away. This one here, I'm going to delete this and this. This one here, I'm going to delete this and this. Okay, don't scare me on. Okay, so now I have front, back, and side. Turn back on my grid because I need to see the position. Go back to my front view. So I'm going to move this to the center. Same for the back view. I'm going to move this to the center. Okay, and side view wise, I'm going to the left view. I forget to do one thing. I forget to rotate this to the side. So I'm going to rotate first. Go to modify, center pivot, rotate, minus 90 degree. Go to the side view. Okay, and then I'm going to bring all these things to the back. Okay, why I want to put it further away is so that it will not block my modeling. You'll see some other videos, they will put it at the center where it's across. Then when you model at time, you will find it very difficult to see your model. So when I put it far away, when you rotate around, you don't see your model, you know. So this model here, because it's the back view, I need to flip the image. So I need to go to mesh display and reverse it. So when you look through your front view, instead of looking at the back, you will see your front model, and when you look at your back view, you'll see the back of your model. Okay, simple as that. Okay, next we want to do is select the model, and I want to combine it. You can choose to combine, you can choose to use a group or whatever, but for me I just combine is fine. Then create a new layer and call this image plane. Enter. Okay, once you have this image plane in your layer, change this to R. Okay, so it will lock your layer so that you cannot select it. So when you're modeling at time, you don't have to worry so much about accidentally selecting your model plane. So I personally prefer to use this method. It's a bit troublesome because you got to do this and that, but I find this more convenient than going to the front view and really creating the image plane method, and it's so difficult to remove that at a later time. So for file cleanup purposes and stuff, this is way easier. Once you're done, just delete the image. Okay. Next, we will move on to a quick blocking. A very quick one. I won't be blocking everything, but I just want to show you how we can. I forget to save the file, so let's call this HN. Okay, so from the front view, okay, I'm just going to select the model, shift right click, connect component, go to face, delete the face, go to text, and then quickly do some blocking already. Shift right click, connect component. Okay, so just like the body, done, right? Then I move on to the next one, maybe the arms. So arms I use cylinder. Cylinders, keep it simple, 6 subdivision, move it, rotate. Like here, so your arms is in that rotation manner. Oops. Personally, I prefer it to be in the T pose, but this is still okay, not that difficult to do actually. Front view, bring it up, scale it down. Okay, so here, move into the position, rotate it a bit more. Okay, duplicate the model, because this is also going to be my leg. Rotate, scale, and then let's do the modeling. Let's try maybe extrude this up. So I'm not doing the pants yet, I'm just doing like the default body structure, and then later on I will do more. So you can see quite fast, within maybe 10 minutes we can do a quick, very ugly looking blocking. The tough part is later on, after we finish blocking, how are we going to fix some of the topology issues. Just leave it. Okay. So once we are done, we just have to make sure we are working on one side. Okay, so I'll just give you an example. You can start combining them and using your duplicate mirror or whatever to move over to the other side. So just going to fix the pivot point first. Okay, bring it to the center. Make sure it's at the center. Then go to grid spectral, instance, scale -1, duplicate spectral. Okay, we are ending soon already, so we'll just bear with it. Okay. Okay, so I will stop the video here. The next lesson on Monday, I will do a bit more on the blocking stage, how we can refine the model, how we combine them, how we merge the vertices and stuff. And after we have finished doing the blocking, then we will do the hands, the leg, the face. You will keep it at a later time because the face might be the toughest things that you all will be facing through. It might be even more difficult than doing the clothes and the pants. So we will do a very simple blocking for the face first, then we move on to the rest of the body. Then after that, at the end, we come back to the face again. Okay. So you all have any question you all want to post on your comment section? No question. Save the file as MB or MA. MB or MA actually is about the same. Okay, so it's just that one of them, MA for example, if your file crash, sometime when your file is corrupted, you can open the file as a text and you can go in to fix it. So if you want to play safe, you save it as a MA. But otherwise, MA and MB, there's no major difference. Okay. Can I eat now? That one you ask your parents. Mm, mm. So for now, we just block the whole human first. Yes, that is correct. Lucaros, I have no idea who you are. Yes, face. Okay, face. There's a few methods you can do. You can use the plane method, which is from a plane, then you extrude out the eyes, you create another plane, you extrude out the mouth, you create another plane, you extrude out the nose, the kind. Then you merge them together and you kind of bridge them together as one. The other way is you take a cube or you take a cylinder, excuse me, or you take a sphere. Basically, you take a primitive shape and you start shaping it up. So there are quite a few approaches. I'll share with you all both of them, and really in the end it's your preference really, which one you like. Um, I personally there's no preference for me. If I want to use, I'll use the shape method first. But if the shape method doesn't give me the look that I want, then I will go with the planar method because sometimes some design requires different approach. All right. But now with ZBrush, I just go ZBrush, Sculpt, then Retopo. That's it. Save a lot of time. Sure. If computer, let me read the part. Face is cube, Andrea, scarf hut. What is scarf hut? Andrea Lay, I don't understand. Oh, Andrea, oh, okay. Sure, if computer not working, how to do Maya? You have Maya at home, right? You do me a favor. You open Maya, you record. Okay, take your handphone, you record, you open Maya, and you show me what you can do with Maya first. If really totally cannot do anything okay, you send me the video, then I send to my boss, and we see how. Most probably, we also cannot give you a laptop and do the Maya because I see the laptop before, not very good. Sure, I still can change my body shape in Maya, right? Because I don't want my character to be too buff. Yes, you can. You can change the character shape. So don't have to worry. Your drawing doesn't determine that your end result will look exactly the same. Alright? So even if you can draw very nice, your model might look very ugly. Or you can draw like shit, but your model might look fantastic. Alright? So in the end, everything still depends on your modeling skill. Okay, so I already replied already. What if your Maya doesn't work on your com? You have to try it out first, and then once you try it out, it doesn't work. Restart the computer, take a video of it when you try. Okay. Sure. If have robotic arm, will be too hard. Yes. What is scarf hard to model? Oh, scarf hard to model. Yes, it's a little bit tougher. You will do last. Don't do the scarf first. I don't know how to get my Maya to work. No solution crew. Who is no solution crew? I have my Maya startup thing, but it doesn't open. Why is my Maya very laggy? You got try or not? What if your Maya is very laggy? Because this model here is a very simple model. You try first. If it's very laggy, then we resolve it one at a time because it just start only. If start also very laggy already, then there's also nothing much we can do. 8 gig of RAM is just nice. It's a bit laggy, but it's okay one, it can one. Okay. 16 gig is of course 16 gig RAM is okay lah. I'm using 8 gig. This computer here is using 8 gig, so it's okay. We don't need high poly count. We're not doing anyway. Even if you're talking about ZBrush and stuff, 8 gig is enough for sculpting. Maya wise, uh, full body character I think is still okay. You should still be able to handle it. Hey, don't need to go for 128. Don't know how to open your Maya. Okay, no solution Kun. I don't know who you are. Text me later, then we see how to fix. Okay, Nick, just now you have a question about modeling the arm with a mechanic arm. I would suggest don't do that. Your character is not sci-fi character. You still have to relate back your character to the current situation. Okay, if you say this guy is handicapped, you want to cut away the arm, right? Go ahead, but he cannot be two arms also handicapped. You must have at least one arm. Or you want to model a wheelchair for him also can, no problem. Waiting okay. Okay, any other questions? So as again, if your Maya have issues please take a video of it. Tell me what is the issue. Don't just take the video and expect me to know. Sometimes I don't know one. Okay, just text me and tell me what's the issue. Honestly, I don't think I can fix every single issues here. But we will see how it goes. The school is also unable to let you all go back and use the computer there. So we just have to bear with it and do what we can do. Second, this model here is not as heavy as your environment, and you're just doing modeling. One way to keep your model less heavy is maybe you save as MA, .MA instead of .MB. That will save the file size, and always delete your history. A-line character